What's going on, everybody? My name is Undead Cowboy 101, and I'm here today to talk to you about Red Dead Online. Yes, it's finally here, and it's out for everybody now, and I'm sure most of you have probably played it. But today I'm here to talk about a lot of the problems with it. Now, do not get me wrong, I absolutely love this game, and I've been playing it since the game itself came out. The online, I have the Ultimate Edition, so I played it the moment it came out. But I'm having some problems with it. And what I mean by this is a lot of the transactions and the bugs and just so many things need to be fixed, and I'm here to tell you some of the things that I personally think deserve to be looked at. Number one, map bugs. During my playthrough, and a lot of my friends, they've noticed that if they stay on a server for too long, even by joining other missions, things on their map will slowly disappear, such as stranger icons, such as just names for the places they're in, and they can't figure out why. But when they join a new server, it's fine. I don't really think this is a big thing, but that is something that I think Rockstar should look into. The second thing I think, prices. And this is a big thing. This is why a lot of people are not wanting to play this game now. You go into the story mode. I think it's the Mauser pistol. It's the semi-automatic pistol you can get in the game. In story mode, it's around $300, $300 to $400 maybe. I can't really quite remember. But in online, it is $1,000. Now, remember, I've been playing this since it came out. And don't get me wrong, yes, I've spent some money, but I've gotten nowhere near $1,000. The closest I got to 1,000 was maybe 600 or 700. But that's not the problem. The problem is the amount you get. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this is an old Western game. You're not going to get tens of thousands of dollars like GTA Online. It's just not going to happen. But when you compare how much you're getting to how much things are, you can see the difference. To where a stranger mission can take 10 to 15 minutes, non-stop playing, and you be grinding for hours, and maybe after 8 hours have 50 bucks. And that's if you haven't completed the story. Or if you have, technically. If you do the story, you get a good $300-400 at the end of it. Especially from leveling up and finding these treasure chests. But that's still not really enough, and then comes in the gold bars, which I'm not sure if you guys know or not. Yes, you can earn golden nuggets in the game, but you only get at the max 4 most of the time. This is going to be the store, basically. And when that store, this right here, is open, that store is going to contain the online transactions for, 50, 100, 200, 1,000 nuggets. That's where some of the clothes, the guns, and even the upgrading of weaponry will go. For example, when you're upgrading a pistol, to change the metal, you need gold. But to do everything else, you need a lot of money. As to where rifling in the game, despite what gun it is, might cost anywhere from $12 to $20. In this, it's around $60. The third thing I think needs fixed is the hunting. I've noticed a lot that when I'm hunting, it doesn't matter how good they're killed, so on and so forth. If you shoot them in the head in story mode, you get a good kill. A lot for me here lately, it doesn't matter if I use my varmint or my bow, as you can see there on the side of my horse. I always get poor or good. It is very rare to get a perfect. And, maybe it's just me, but I've noticed it a lot, and it has gotten on my nerves a little bit. As to where you could be getting $5 to $6 for a carcass that's perfect, you're only getting maybe 2 or 3 for a good. And again, the currency of this game just needs fixed is all. I'm not saying give us tens of thousands. I'm saying lower the prices on some stuff. It doesn't have to be everything. If you want to leave, that legendary pistol or technically semi-automatic pistol at 1,000, leave it at 1,000. It's a semi-automatic and it's also one of the strongest. I can understand that. But for example, the double action pistol, which is a little bit stronger than the Cattleman's revolver that you get at the beginning, but not as strong. It's placed around $169. The Cattleman's is only $50. You can see the difference there. Even though the Cattleman does more damage, it's just the double action's faster. But they're both basically the same gun. My personal opinion, this game is a great game, but I am scared for it. I don't want this to turn into a Star Wars Battlefront 2 to where everything is online transaction or you can't make progress. And I understand this kind of game, especially in GTA, you had to grind for things you want. But the prices of it got to be better. You gotta, there's got to be a good give to you. Like when you played, I'm trying to think of, I can't think of a game right off the top of my head, but if you was to play something like Black Ops or Halo, the credits you earn after each match is good. The most the most money you can get after a battle royale on here, maybe $12 to $15. That's still not a lot. You need a little bit more. I'm not saying hundreds, I'm saying maybe, 20, 30. So, other than the glitches and the money, this game is a good game. It gives you a good story so far. Note this game is still in beta, so you can only do maybe up to 8 different missions, and it also depends on if your honor is high or low. In my personal opinion, this is a game worth having, especially the online. It's fun with friends, and it doesn't matter if you've done things with them or not. It's always been fun with friends, with me at least. Where, I'd be playing alone, and it's not as fun, but the moment one of my friends joins, it's like I just had the time of my life in here, because we always have a great time, even if it's hog tying each other with a lasso. So in my opinion, yes, this is a good game, but on the rating, I would give it from a 1 out of 10 at this point in time, because it's a beta, and because not everything is out, because of the glitches and the money currency that really, really needs fixed. I am only going to give this game a 6.5 out of 10, which is a 6.5. And I'm talking the online. The story itself, in my opinion, gets a 10 out of 10. It hit it perfect on everything for me. And especially if you played the first Red Dead Redemption, you'd understand how this game goes. But online only, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. And only because, the only reason I don't give it higher is because this still is a beta. It has not been updated or anything. This has only been, I think, maybe a week since the release. A week, not even really a week, it's only been, 4 days? Since it fully released for everybody on Friday. And don't get me wrong, you can do a lot of things, but it still needs improved, big time. You can tell that they were rushed to get this out the door. In my personal opinion, I think Rockstar needs to completely take one good look over it, add, remove, repeat, so on and so forth, until this game is not, I'm not saying it's going to be a perfect game, and for most people, this won't be a perfect game. But for me, Red Dead was a game I fell in love with young as a kid. And it's always been the game I go to for things. But as of right now, I'm only going to give this game a 6.5 out of 10. Even though now I'm getting mauled by, haters. Ha 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 ha. I actually didn't mean for that to happen. Anyway, I hope this is somewhat informative. And that was the other thing I was actually about to bring up, the server. This game crashes a lot, and this is the opening menu. You can spawn anywhere you want or go into any series you want. You can even join missions, but you have to be in the game to do it. My problem with all of this is, there's 3 major things that just need fixed. So, I know I was actually about to cut it, but that actually reminded me of one of the things that needs fixed. So, in total, the glitches, the money, and the server crashes all are 3 major things I think Rockstar really needs to look at. I hope this was informative, and I can only pray that Rockstar is actually looking at this, because this is a game I like, and a lot of my friends really want this to be a great game. But right now, it's not looking good. I mean, I don't know what the words is I want to use. This would be a game you'd want to play maybe 2 or 3 hours and probably be done, because a lot of the things, a lot of them get repetitive, but it's still a fun game. So I'm hoping Rockstar's listening. I'm hoping and I'm praying that updates are going to come out soon, that they're going to add something, fix a lot of things, and finally get out of online beta. Beta is that one word that's getting on everybody's nerves because of the Fallout 76 incident, which a lot of people has now hated and discriminated against Bethesda. But I'm not going to get into that. This is not about Bethesda. This is about Red Dead Online, and only Red Dead Online and Rockstar. So I hope this was informative to you. Rockstar, if you're listening, please take some of our advice. All we want is the glitches to be fixed. We want currency better than what it is now. And we want the servers to actually work. With all that said, my name is Boy. I hope you all had a really good time talking about this with me. And I'll see you all next